Welcome to Sanatan Puranas, your gateway to the timeless stories and mysteries of ancient wisdom. Today, we journey to the roof of the world, to a peak that has baffled mountaineers and intrigued spiritual seekers for millennia. We're talking about the majestic and mysterious Mount Kailash, the sacred mountain that remains unclimbed. Mount Everest, the world's tallest peak, sees hundreds of climbers reach its summit every year. They queue up, they celebrate, they conquer. But Mount Kailash, standing at a more modest 22,000 feet, has never been summited by any human. Why is this? Is it merely a technical challenge, or are there deeper, more profound forces at play? In Hinduism, Jainism, Buddhism, and the Bon religion, Mount Kailash is not just a mountain, it is the spiritual center of the universe. For billions, it is the sacred abode of Lord Shiva, the ultimate ascetic, who sits in eternal meditation at its peak. This is where he resides with his consort, goddess Parvati, overseeing the cosmos and maintaining the rhythm of creation and destruction. To attempt to climb Kailash is considered the ultimate act of disrespect, a sacrilege that disturbs the divine tranquility of the gods. Countless stories from ancient scriptures warn against such an act. They speak of the mountain as a living, breathing entity, a pillar connecting heaven and earth that is not meant for mortal feet. Legends tell of those who dared to try and met with mysterious ends. One famous story involves a Tibetan monk named Milarepa, who is said to be the only person to have ever reached the summit in the 11th century. However, he did not climb it physically in the way we understand. He is believed to have flown to the top, a feat of spiritual power, not mountaineering skill. Upon his return, he forbade anyone from ever attempting to disturb the god resting at the peak. This spiritual prohibition is incredibly powerful and is respected by devotees from all four religions. They believe the true way to honor Kailash is not by conquering it, but by circumambulating it. This sacred walk, known as the Kora or Parikrama, is a journey of devotion. Pilgrims travel for weeks, braving harsh conditions, not to go up, but to go around the mountain, a gesture of profound reverence. But the mystery deepens beyond just religious beliefs. There have been several documented attempts in modern history, all of which have ended in failure, adding layers of intrigue to the mountain's reputation. The most famous attempt was proposed by renowned mountaineer Reinhold Messner in the 1980s. After being granted permission by the Chinese government, Messner, who has climbed all 14 8,000-meter peaks, ultimately refused to climb Kailash. He stated, "If we conquer this mountain, then we conquer something in people's souls. I would suggest they go and climb something a little harder. Kailash is not so high and not so hard." His words echo the sentiment that some places are meant to remain untouched, their sanctity preserved. Before Messner, stories circulated about a Siberian expedition team that reportedly attempted a climb. According to these unverified accounts, the climbers rapidly aged years in a matter of days after advancing past a certain point. They supposedly experienced hair and nail growth equivalent to 2 weeks in just 12 hours. Terrified by this inexplicable phenomenon, they abandoned their ascent, and it is said they all died of old age within a year. While this story is often dismissed as a modern myth, it contributes to the mystique of Mount Kailash. Many trekkers who have performed the parikrama around the base of the mountain have also reported strange experiences. They speak of a peculiar sense of time dilation, where time seems to speed up or slow down inexplicably. Watches and electronic devices are known to malfunction in the mountain's vicinity, and many feel a powerful, almost overwhelming energy field surrounding the area. Some visitors report hearing the faint sound of a damaru, the hand drum of Lord Shiva, or the hum of Om resonating from the mountain itself. Scientists have tried to explain some of the phenomena. The symmetrical, pyramid-like shape of Mount Kailash is unique. Some geologists suggest it is the axis of a global energy grid, a point where cosmic energies are concentrated. Russian researchers have theorized that the mountain might not be a natural formation at all, but a massive, man-made pyramid complex, hollow on the inside. They propose it could be a repository of ancient knowledge and power, protected by a subtle energy field. This theory suggests that the accelerated aging reported in legends could be the effect of this powerful energy on the human body. The mountain's four faces are uncannily aligned with the cardinal directions, and from them flow four major rivers that have nurtured ancient civilizations in Asia. The Indus, Brahmaputra, Sutlej, and Karnali rivers all originate from the region of Kailash, feeding life across the continent. This has led many to call it the Axis Mundi, the navel of the world. Furthermore, the mountain is surrounded by two mystical lakes, the serene, freshwater Manasarovar and the crescent-shaped, saltwater Rakshas Tal. Manasarovar, shaped like the sun, represents light and purity. Pilgrims believe that bathing in its holy waters cleanses the sins of a lifetime. In stark contrast, Rakshas Tal, shaped like the moon, is associated with darkness and the demon king Ravana, who is said to have performed severe penance here to please Lord Shiva. The duality of these two lakes, one calm and the other often turbulent, adds to the profound spiritual landscape of the region. The weather around Mount Kailash is another baffling element. Even on clear days, sudden and violent storms can appear out of nowhere, making any ascent attempt treacherous and unpredictable. Climbers who have scouted the area report that the mountain seems to change its appearance and even its location, making it impossible to map a consistent route to the top. Paths that seem clear one moment become impassable obstacles the next. It's as if the mountain itself actively resists being climbed, using the very elements of nature as its defense. So, is Mount Kailash unclimbable due to divine decree, a powerful and unknown energy field, extreme weather, or is it a collective decision by humanity to preserve its sanctity? Perhaps the answer is a combination of all these things. The mystery of Mount Kailash teaches us a valuable lesson. In an age where humanity seeks to conquer every frontier, from the deepest oceans to the farthest reaches of space, some places demand our humility. Kailash stands as a powerful symbol of the sacred, a reminder that not everything is meant to be conquered or understood through a purely physical or scientific lens. Its power lies not in being a trophy for a mountaineer, but in being a source of inspiration and spiritual awakening for millions. The true summit to be reached is not the physical peak, but the peak of one's own consciousness, a journey that is made by going within, not by climbing up. The unclimbed slopes of Kailash guard a truth far greater than any earthly achievement. They remind us of the divine, the mysterious, and the profound power of faith that has resonated across ages. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the sacred. If you found this journey insightful, please like this video and subscribe to Sanatan Puranas for more stories that connect us to our ancient roots.